Please welcome Danny Walsh! It's a good start. Just kick someone on the way up. That's just the best way to start. How's everyone? I'm happy I've recently got into a relationship. Thank you. We've been together for about 10 years, but I've only just got into it sort of recently. She's a very creative person, my partner. She can make anything into a fucking argument. What's for dinner, babe? An argument! That's why I'm so skinny. Today for lunch, I actually had a mild misunderstanding. Starving. She can make arguments out of some petty stuff sometimes. So anyone have any petty arguments? Yeah? She can make arguments out of things like cheating. I say, babe, if you stop doing it, I'll stop telling jokes about you. But I've managed to keep the material, so swings and roundabouts. We've actually got 3 kids together, and I'm starting to think this relationship getting a bit serious for me now. We broke up ages ago. This is old material. It's been months, Dan. It's been months. Have you ever had, like... I mean, the reason why I'm still saying it is because, with relationships and when they end, I just can't let go of these jokes. Like, they're my favourites. Have you ever broken up with someone and then suddenly they become their best self? Where the fuck have you been all this time? It reminds me of when I ended a contract with Sky because their customer service is really shit. And then I turned the telly on, offering people PS5s. Like, what the fuck, Sky? I would have stayed, man. She tried to blame her cheating on EastEnders. She must think I'm dumb. I'm so glad you know what EastEnders is. I wasn't sure. I've recently come out as bi. It's like one person. Everyone else like, fucking hell. But I'm sorry, I shouldn't have paused. It's bipolar. You should see how disappointed people get there. Think I'm just a bit gay, but no. I'm on my meds, Darren. Calm down, son. It's all right. It's a really strange disorder to have, bipolar. It's like being both of the Gallagher brothers at the same time. Like, you get mania. How can I describe it? It's sort of like, imagine if you took a shitload of cocaine. That's it. It's wicked. The depression is like EastEnders. I don't watch it. I just know it's shit. And I hate it. You can get psychosis with bipolar as well, where you believe stuff that's not true, detached from reality. This is never going to happen to me, though, because my dad is God. So, I'm sorry for a gig. The reason I tell people that my dad is God is because in real life, he's a drug addict. What else am I going to tell him? Do you know what I mean? I won't tell you what his favourite drug is. Let's just say it was a crack accident. Guys, if you don't laugh, it's just a sad man saying sad things. Please laugh. My mum's also an addict, but she was addicted to cigarettes and hair dye. It was really hard to get a hug as an asthmatic 6-year-old. She once dyed her hair bright orange, and she's much paler than I am. And do you know what? She looked like a cigarette. It's like a cigarette, smoking a cigarette, smoking a cigarette. That's dedication to your addiction, isn't it? That is, if... but you know, I haven't always been on my meds. Like I've tried all different things to try and cope with bipolar. I got some of that CBD chewing gum. I tell you what, it's fucking horrible to smoke. That stuff. It's all hard and cuboid. You can't get it in the Rizzler properly. I get into some trouble. I get angry in public a lot, especially on the bus. That's why I've been glad to get out of London, because I haven't seen it on Liverpool buses actually. But in London we get this problem. First of all, give me a cheer if you've ever seen a bus. Yes, the relatable material. Finally. But in London, I get on the double-decker buses, and the first thing I do is I go to the top deck and I go to the front, because I like to pretend to drive the bus. Okay. Just something I do to feel like I got a bit of purpose. So this one day I pulled over into the bus lane. I could already hear her, and she just kept saying the same thing over and over again. She just kept saying, I told the guy. She came to the top deck, went to the back, didn't even say thank you, driver. Fuck, man. Who raised her, you know? But I carried on, because I'm a professional. So I kept driving, and she just kept saying it. I told the guy. So I turned round, and I said, tell us what you told him. I hate cliffhangers. It's another reason why I hate EastEnders. She did. She carried on. She said, I told the guy, if you don't sort your life out, I'll fuck your dad and become your new stepmum. Which, I mean, to be fair, is a plan, isn't it? It is. It's more than I've got pretending to drive the fucking bus. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I've got a daughter, and I think I would hate if that was her, you know, being that rude. So I turned around to her, I said, young lady, mind your language on my bus. Because we at TfL, Transport for London, will not take this. And if you don't stop, I'll bang your nan and become your new granddad. So I'm a granddad now. Shush. I started a new job recently where I have to dig up and uncover the bones of ancient sex offenders. I'm an archaeologist. Yeah. Yeah, that's not my real job. No, I actually I work in addiction services. Whoever that is, speak to me afterwards. We'll get you signed up, pal. No, but like my job has told me that I'm not actually allowed to talk about my job on stage. So like I'm helping vulnerable people in the city, but I'm sworn to secrecy. I'm basically Batman, which is amazing. But there's a big difference between me and Batman. I have to say there is a really big difference. Obviously, Batman is a billionaire, and I just wish my parents were dead. Come on, I told you about him, man. You gotta understand. I've been Danny Walsh, come all the way from London. Thank you for being very nice, and I will see you later. Good night. Danny Walsh, everybody!